to do it in the microwave because Dad freaking just sprayed this all. And I don't know how to make microwaved eggs because I'm too much of a Gordon Ramsay. Water?
Just a splash of water. Cloth. Power. For a minute.
Had my breakfast / lunch. As you saw, my dad sprayed a load of bleach on the hob just as I was about to make eggs, so I got him to make me some in the microwave because I've never done microwaved eggs before and they were actually really nice. I'm watching SpongeBob, don't judge me. In an hour I'm popping to my workplace just to have a drink, do some gifts, and then I'm off to my nan's, which is where we celebrate Christmas. I'm always with my mum's side of the family on Christmas Day. Then tomorrow I will be with my dad's family. I got some really nice stuff. I've just been staring at these chocolates because I can't eat them at the moment because I'm actually ill. This happens every single year. Like, on special occasions I'm always sick. I've had a sore throat for over a week and it's only just turned into, like, you know, feeling ill. But I really want one, but I just feel ill. I also got these, so I'll be eating a lot of chocolate today. I will be making sure that I, like, you know, have enough, eat meals and stuff, but it won't be, like, in a lunch format or, you know what I mean? Like, I'll probably just have random bits here and there. As long as I'm eating enough, that's okay. I will pack a couple snacks as well, like cereal bars and crisps and stuff, to make sure that I always have the option to eat something, you know, if we're, like, in the middle of doing presents or whatever, and I don't want to stop and make some food. Are you okay? Happy Christmas, little squirrel. 1, 2. Oh, they're so adorable. Chilling on the sofa. I've got back from my nan's, from seeing all my family, and I'm gonna eat me some chocolate. Obviously won't eat all of this, but I'll be eating a lot. I'm very hungry today, which, I mean, I don't know why, but you know, oh well. It's been a really good day. Sorry I didn't talk to the camera much, but obviously, you know, I was just in the moment enjoying myself, so I did a little montage of stuff I ate. Then I popped over to my dad's girlfriend's and had some food there as well, like some little buffet food. And yeah, I'm gonna have some chocolate now, because it's not Christmas if you haven't stuffed your face with loads of chocolate. Today wasn't as, you know, anxiety inducing as I thought it would be. I was worried that, you know, I'd get home and be itching to do a workout because I'm eating a little bit more healthier at the moment, or that I'd, you know, be worried about, like, eating stuff that I don't usually eat in my everyday diet. But you know, I'm fine. Update on how my life is going. We are both very sick. I hope you enjoyed that video of what I ate on Christmas Day. Like I said, I wasn't as scared as I thought I would be. Sometimes, like, my OCD kicks in and I hate eating randomly during, like, throughout the day. But yeah, I was fine. Let me just put my hand cream on because I spent the last, like, 2 hours doing my nails and now my hands are really dry. So I wanted to, like, talk a bit about what I learned in 2019. I'm not one for, like, New Year's resolutions, and I don't personally believe that the new year is literally a new start because I feel like that puts too much pressure on everything. I just think New Year's is a good excuse and it gives you the motivation. I know that I'm more motivated to, like, you know, like, do stuff. I'm decluttering and tidying the whole house at the moment. Been doing it for about a week. I'm not even halfway done. Hence why I'm so busy and probably haven't uploaded as much as I'd wanted to. But I get that New Year's, you know, it gives you like more motivation to do stuff. I'm very like deep and meaningful. I like to like reflect on the new year, think about what this year can hold. So for that reason I like the new year, but you know, I'm not one of those people that creates loads of resolutions and thinks that it's like, you know, a brand new start and I'm going to be a brand new person. But I did do a post on my Instagram explaining what I learned in 2019, and it got a good response, and I really loved like sharing my wisdom. I'm not wisdomous. I am one of those people that like learns from anything, so I'll go through something and I will learn from it. Like life is full of ups and downs, and it's just like a journey of finding how you deal with stuff, learning to just have fun and not let the little things get to you, even if they seem like big things at the time. But yeah, I thought I would just explain in more detail and maybe just like word vomit other stuff that I've learnt this year that I didn't put in the Instagram post. I guess this is kind of like a, you know, how to better yourself, or like, you know, goals that maybe you want to try and achieve in 2020. One of the things I learned, and this is probably like the most important thing for me, I learnt this at the end of the year after like a couple, I wouldn't say bad things, but you know, after I went through like some struggles, because that's what life is about, learning from struggles and stuff. Every time I'm going through something, I know that I'm going to come out stronger. It sounds so cheesy, but that's how life works. As humans, I feel like we're trained, it's like our instinct to just learn from our mistakes. So the first thing I learned is to have your own back. Know that you deserve respect. Don't let people in that don't give you that respect, that kind of thing, or at least don't, you know, give them your time and energy. A couple of times I've mentioned that I was seeing this guy like a couple months ago. I won't go into too much detail because that's not important. It's not something I'm upset about. It's not something I miss. Usually I would be upset about that kind of thing, but he was like the last straw. I realised that I don't want to let people into my life who don't respect me, who don't make me a priority. I'm not saying he was horrible to me, you know, he was like treated me like rubbish, it wasn't like that, but looking back I deserved more, and I've let a lot of people like that into my life, even if it's just friendships, like, you know, acquaintances, friends of friends, literally, like there's going to be some people that just aren't nice to you. Those people aren't worth it. It's not worth getting upset about. I used to get so anxious about that kind of stuff. And then I'd get so upset, but looking back I'm like, well, that's their problem. They're clearly not very happy in themselves if they're doing that kind of stuff. That kind of lesson just, you know, it's one of the reasons that I'm so content being single, because I kind of finally realised that I deserve better than that. It can be literally anyone. If you just don't feel good around someone, or you feel like, you know, they're not respecting you, take a step back. Like, if you can, don't surround yourself with that person. If you do, don't take anything they say seriously. I always say if you're being the best person you can be and someone's got a problem with you, the problem's with them, not you. So if someone doesn't like you, something's clearly going on behind the scenes, like with their life. It's not your fault. And I feel sorry for those people, because I know that they'd be so much happier if they were if they were thinking the way I think about stuff, if they had my mindset. Spend more time with the people who do make you happy. I've learnt a lot this year about like who has my back. If I'm having a bad time, I know that I can hang out with my girlfriends and we can go to McDonald's and I'll just have a blast, and you know, I'll realise that hanging out with certain people just makes me happy. But just know that you deserve respect. If someone happens to come into your life and you realise they're not nice, distance yourself and spend time with people who you like, because you deserve respect. It's something I learned at the very end of 2019, and it honestly, like, it's changed my whole perspective of how I look at things. I hope it's a lesson that everyone will learn, but it's made me, it sounds so cheesy, but it feels like a weight has been lifted off my shoulder. Another thing I learned, and this is something that I need to put in practice, but it's kind of something I've realised I just need to accept, is not to take life too seriously. It's something I haven't stated yet because I've been too scared to kind of like talk about it, because if I talk about it, I'm more pressured to go through with it, and I still have anxiety surrounding it, but there's no reason I can't do it. Most people in my life know about it, know that I want to do it. A big thing for me is that I want to go to Australia in March, hopefully. I'm thinking March. I'm going to book a one-way ticket. I'm going to go on a working visa. I'll get a couple jobs out there. I could be away for a month, not like it, and come back. I could be away for a year. I have no idea. Sounds unrelated, but this is just a perfect example of how not to take life too seriously. I thought that I couldn't go away to Australia because I was like, oh, it means I'm not working towards my music. I'm going to be missing precious time staying in my hometown. I need to stop thinking about things so seriously. Realistically, I can take a break. from my music. I don't have to be gigging all the time and trying to get to the top. I could come back in a year's time, have a gig, and, you know, be like discovered by someone. Like, you just never know what's going to happen. Life is too short to say no to travelling just because of my anxiety. Once I got to the point where I wanted to travel so much that I stopped worrying so much, all of the problems that I thought were stopping me going travelling, I suddenly realised that they actually weren't stopping me. It was just my anxiety making me believe that they were. It makes me realise how seriously I've been taking my life in this small town, whereas there's a whole world out there, and it's just going to make my perspective so much better. It's going to benefit me, and I know I'm going to have a good time if I go. It's something that I've wanted to do for ages. A couple of my friends have done it. There is no reason that I can't do it just because I'm scared. I have beat anxiety like for the past 4 years more than I ever thought I would, so I might as well kick its ass and go to bloody Australia, maybe for months and months. There's no right way to do life. I look at my friends or people I know who are finishing uni courses, and then they're going to be in a full-time job and they're going to be set for life. In 20 years time they might realise that that's not what they want to do anymore, and they might change. Like, there is no right way to do life. But realistically, excuse me anxiety, I actually can go to Australia. Watch me, bitch. It's not set in stone. I think I will go, but, you know, I don't want to put loads of pressure on myself because that will just cause me more anxiety. But it's something that I really want to do, and there is no reason that I can't, you know, there really is no reason. Just because I'm 20 doesn't mean I have to be finding a career that I want to do for the rest of my life. I love bar work. It's something that can, you know, earn me money. Music sometimes earns me better money. It's a hobby that I'm working on. Who knows where that will go? Yeah, I'm rambling. Oh my goodness. Something else that I learned that I didn't mention on Instagram that I've kind of just thought of now, but it's something that I've been thinking of for a while, and it's just made me so confident, and oh my god, it's changed my life. And how this came about sounds bad. It sounds like I'm thriving off other people's compliments or, you know, that kind of thing. Appearance doesn't mean shit, you know, I know that. But I go to like pubs a lot. There's always guys there. They're always like, you know, trying to hit on you, that kind of thing. I don't really know how to make this not sound arrogant or like I'm shallow. I do actually get offended of how many people talk to me when I'm dressed up. Like, I don't like it. I want them to approach me because they've heard nice things about me, or because, you know, they like my sense of humour or just my personality, not how I look. But either way, I started to realise that I'm just so confident in my own skin. I now believe it when someone compliments me. I used to be like, oh yeah, thanks, you're just being nice. But now I believe it, and, you know, it was one of these guys who complimented me. That's around the time that I started to believe it, not because of them, but, you know, that's obviously just when I started to grow confidence without realising it, and I didn't realise it until all these guys were being like, oh my god, you're so hot, like, things that makes me want to punch them in the face. But, you know, part of me would be like, yeah, you're right. Because I'm just, like, confident in my own skin. But I feel good in the outfits that I wear now. I know my style, I know what I feel confident in. I put on an outfit, I'm like, damn, I look good in this, you know? I am content and I am happy in my own skin. It's not got anything to do with what I look like, but that in turn means that I like what I look like. Obviously, I always think I look like a potato every now and then. That's not something I can make you feel. I can't make you feel confident in your own skin, but know that it's something that will come with time and age. And it's something that I didn't even know I struggled with. It's something everyone struggles with, girls, boys, like everyone. Everyone's just so self-critical of themselves. No one ever believes the compliments other people give them. But yeah, you know, believe it when someone compliments you. I hope that gave you some insight as to what I've learned. Maybe made you feel hopeful if it's something you're struggling with. Leave comments of what you learned in 2019, or even just like in life in general. I would really love to know what lessons your journey so far has taught you, because I'm one of those cheesy people that I just love knowing so much about everyone's lives, because I think it's fascinating. We all just have these stories and we're just ticking along, but we never stop back to think that actually, like, damn, look how far I've came in the last year, last 2 years, last 10 years. Life is pretty cool. So yeah, I would love to know more about like your lives and what you've learned. You're struggling with something, you want advice, that kind of thing. But yeah, I hope that this video helped you. I hope you enjoyed seeing what I ate on Christmas Day. I hope 2020 is kind to you. Make it a good year. Like, I know everyone says that and it's easier said than done, but like, this year really taught me that life is what you make it. If you're not happy with something, train your mindset to change. Thank you so much for like the support on this channel this year. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm dreading editing this part of the video because I rambled so much. I love you all. Thank you for watching, and I will see you very soon in my next video. There's something I'm planning, but it's like gonna take a while to make, so I'll probably do a what I ate today because I do love those and I know you love them too. So I will see you soon. Bye.